Good morning, everyone. This is Ida with Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. I have a project share. Actually, I have two that I want to share with you. And make sure my phone doesn't ring, guys. And I wanted to share some things that I've been working on for a little while, but as you all know, I don't work with resin. The one who makes the resin pieces for me is Abby, so I had to wait on her, guys. But I had ordered I'd found this corset die, and I really love it. And these are beautiful, so I was waiting for her to make these for me. They do take up quite a bit of resin, but as you can see, they're beautiful. So these are actually going to be available in her shop for those of you, not the mold, but the resin piece is already done. For those of you who don't work with resin, those are going to be available. And I think they're going to be available in the pink and in the white and in the blue. Here it is in white. Look at how beautiful that is. I can hear the phone beeping, guys. And in the white, and then in the blue. Here is the blue, but I altered this one a little bit with my gold pen. I did add some, my gold foiling pen. I added some gold, like to the little, like the little bows, the little buttons or snaps that go down the corset. And then I added some white gesso at the bottom, and then I added some some stickles. I added stickles to the bottom. As you can see, I hope you can see the sparkle. I don't know if you can see it, but it does have a sparkle. But look at how beautiful they are. So here it is in the blue. And then here's the pink one that I also altered. Again, I added the white at the bottom with the stickles. I added the gold to the part of the bodice from the front. And I also added right here to the bust area some white and stickles. And then it has two little bows. And I colored those with the foil pen. And those pens come in different colors. I think they come in copper. Actually, they come in a variety of colors, but my go-to colors are usually either the copper, the gold, or the silver. So if I can find those in the description box, I will link them. And here's what they're going to come like. They're not going to have any color on them. I mean, they're going to be color, but they're not going to have the gold on them. But look at how pretty they are. And I'll measure these so you can see that these are a really good, nice size. So like I said, they do take up quite a bit of resin. These measure 4 inches. They're 4 inches long. And at the widest width, they measure about 2 3/8. About 2 3/8 at the widest point. But these are very, very nice, and they're kind of thick too as well. So they're very nice, and I had been dying to share these with you, but I couldn't get her to get my stuff done. Finally, she got it done. So anyway, this is what they're going to look like, and these are going to be available in her shop. They're not on there yet. They will be on there this afternoon when she gets out of work. You guys know that she works, and but they'll be there this afternoon. And then I also had her make me some smaller ones, which are these right here, also in a pale pink. And she's going to have these available too. I think these are going to be like in a package of 5. And she's going to do them in the pink and in the blue and in the white as well. And these you can easily alter and add different colors like I did to the ones I created. And look at how pretty they look. Just, with just a little doily. These are actually prima doilies. And then you add your little corset to the center of it. And that's an embellishment, on its own. You don't have to do much to that. And I think that's really pretty. I will link these because I know these are still available. And then I want to share with you one that I created that I put together, which is this one. And I made a rosette. Like the fall ones that I just shared yesterday. Same technique. But I did, this comes in a wider roll. And I'm not going to link this, but I will tell you where you can find it. This comes like this, and I think this is available. I've seen it at Walmart and maybe Joann's. And it comes, I think it comes in a long, like a really long roll that you can cut. Or I think they come like in a 6-inch roll, kind of like the one we buy tool at Hobby Lobby. These were gifted to me by Miss Jacqueline, who is Metalark001 here on YouTube. And all I did was cut about an inch and a quarter width. I'm going to say probably about an inch off of this white roll. And then I stitched it like I did the crepe paper rosette. And look at how pretty. Let me show you the back. So that's what they ended up looking like already stitched. Look at how pretty they are. They have like little balls of, kind of looks like snow, and they are iridescent, like they have glitter going through them. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it's really nice. They're real nice. And all I did was add some little wild orchid craft flowers, a little gem that was gifted to me by, I think this was gifted to me by Emma Mangiafico, if I'm not mistaken, during the Christmas Not So Secret Santa swap. She gifted me these little gems. Thank you, Miss Emma. They're beautiful. And then I added a little strand of pearls. They're on that kind of like fishing wire, that monofilament wire. So it's just a little coil, just a little piece. I glued it on there, and then the word sweet, and then the bodice. All I did to the bodice, I left it pink, but I added a very tiny. This is a 2 millimeter crystal strand that I bought by the roll, and this is linked in one of my channels, and I will on one of my videos, and I will link it again. I love this little, I shared the copper one, which is bigger, rose gold, which is this one. But I also shared this little one. Look at how beautiful this is. And this is tiny. This is so dainty. So when I saw this, I had to have it. And like I said, even before I purchased it, I linked it because I knew it was going to be beautiful. And this is like an iridescent color. It's very, very pretty. Look at that, guys. How pretty is that? But it's very dainty. So all I did was add some glue, and I actually use, I think it's called Loctite, with a toothpick. All I did was edge the top on the bodice, and then I cut my little piece to the size that I needed, and then just added it there, and it is so dainty. It's the perfect size for this bodice. And then I added the word sweet going across here in a metallic, in a silver foil die cut. But look at how pretty that looks. I think these are beautiful. And I did make some in the air dry clay that my friend Ginger had gifted me. So here they are in an air dry clay. The thing with the air dry clay, it is a matte clay. So they're going to be matte whenever you're making them out of air dry clay. But you can always alter them. These are not going to be available in air dry clay, just in the resin, because these are kind of soft, and once you put them on your project, they're fine. But she is just going to have them in the resin. But I'll show you one that I altered a little bit. All I did to this one, guys, is I added stickles to the bottom of the corset and the bust area. Look at how pretty. I hope that look at how pretty that is. It's not dry yet, so I don't want to handle it too much, but I added stickles to it, and I think it's beautiful. And you can even add, there's other things you can add to these, because these are like a foam. You can add either Mod Podge or this Multi-Matte Medium by Reindeer. And then you can add the Distressed Glitter, the Clear Rock Candy, and it will look really, really pretty. I'll show you what that looks like. Look at how beautiful that is. And it's very fine, but it's pretty. So I'll link these if I can find them, because I use that sometimes as well. And then I created one more rosette, which I want to share with you. What did I do with? Oh, what did I do with it? This is the other rosette that I created. The only difference between this one and the other one I shared with you, see how this one has white all around the edges? It's because I added snow text because I wanted it to look, this is part of the embellishments that I'm making for my project that I'm going to reveal in October. So I'm making embellishments to go in that project. And I wanted to do reindeer because I'm working with the Prima Christmas in the Country paper. So I wanted to add some reindeer to it. And I did buy these. I'll share these with you. They're very pretty. They are by Tonic Studio. And it's this set here. What I love about this set, guys, that it comes with the layering piece. So you get every reindeer is two pieces. It's the silhouette and then the layer, the intricate cut piece. So I picked these up and I absolutely love them. Tonic Studio dies are made very well. So that's what you see here. I cut out the silhouette in a gold foil and then the reindeer in the Santa baby paper, something that wasn't too busy because I was going to color it in, and I colored it in and I think it looks so pretty. And then I cut out a little wreath and I added some little bling to the wreath and a little bow, and I'll share with you where that comes from, and I will also link that one. I think that one is a hot off the press die. So here is the lamp post, and it comes with the little wreath and the little bow. So I used the wreath and the bow from the lamp post to add to make the wreath to go around the neck of the reindeer. But even if you got the smallest reindeer of the three and you added it to the lamppost, you know how the cities and towns, they decorate their lamppost, their street lamps with different things during the holidays. So, you know, all these pieces could be used together. Because this reindeer is not very big. I wouldn't do a rosette behind it, but I would definitely do the wreath and the reindeer and attach it to that lamppost. I think that would make a real pretty embellishment. And let me show you, compare the two. See how this one doesn't have anything in the edge. I kept it very clean and simple. Where this one, I added the snow text to the edge to make it look like a winter blizzard, or that it's snowing. The reindeer's trying to get out of the line of fire because see the little pearls on the monofilament line? Looks like somebody's throwing snowballs. So somebody's having a snowball fight and the reindeer's trying to get away and it's snowing. How about that? I already made y'all a little story. And then I added some sprays just from those picks that I pick up, and I added a piece of I have this trim that kind of reminds me of wood and twigs. So I added a little piece here to kind of make it look a little rustic and not so shabby, because definitely the Christmas in the Country, it kind of lends itself to being shabby or rustic, whatever you want to do. It really does work, you know, with both styles. But I didn't want this to be too shabby, so that's why I added the green sprays with the little snowballs on it and the brown one in the back. But I think it ended up really pretty, and I did add some little sequin snowflakes here and there. I think you can see one right there, and then there's one up here. But I think it ended up real pretty. And then here is the back to it. I didn't do anything to the back. So this tool definitely makes a very beautiful rosette. And what else did I want to share with you? I think that was all that. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to share with you are the word dies that I use for to put the word sweet right here on this. I would have loved to have found a metal word. That's what I would have used here, but I didn't. But I had this die cutting set. I think it's by Momenta, if I'm not mistaken. And it has different words: hello, shine, sweet, happy, love, smile, fun, live, laugh, and hugs. And I used the word sweet on here, and it's the perfect size for these rosettes. I'm not sure if this is available, but I will link it if it is. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day, and I hope that you're following along with me, because by the time we're done, you're going to have a nice size of Happy Mail, or addition to your stash for you know, for your projects that you're going to work on. But this is what I created. I am going to make more of these to go in my project. So this is going to be part of the embellishments, but I just wanted to share it with you because I was already sharing this, so I decided to go ahead and share this one because it's basically the same thing. It's a rosette, but I didn't do as much to it as I did to the winter one, the snow blizzard reindeer rosette. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a great day and God bless. Bye.